No vaping in class!
It's my inhaler.
Oh, I don't care what you call it, Missy. We did all that in my day, too. Cigs, weed, heroin, cocaine, meth. Hell, I'm high as shit on PCP right now. Tripping balls, homie. I heard all about you from Nick. I got all sorts of informants in this class. Yeah, is it you? Could it be you? Yeah, great cover, Tiffany.
My name is Jessica.
It's Tiffany now. I just became Courtney freaking Miller. Abandon your God, because it's time for
What's even in that case?
birds! Guess what? Now it's just meat. You ever held a man's head under the water till the bubbles stopped? I have too! Today! Sex is like riding a roller coaster. Seems fun at first, but if you're not tall enough, you will lose a head. Which one is up to you? There's no me in urethra. A penis and a banana have a lot in common. They are both yellow and they both change colors when exposed to the open air. Right here is an unbreakable gate with only a single lock. You know the password? I do. Have you been saved? Drop. You just got dicked.
What? Oh, there's so many cuts. You're gonna be totally fine.
Uh-oh. I have the high ground. What's gonorrhea feel like? You gotta fix that.
What?
Gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. You must enter the gonorrhea.
Mr. Grub!
I saw this coming.
Abandon your gods, for it is time to take the test, which I've been told you've already done. So I'm gonna grade them using the knowledge of my noggin bestowed on me by the ancient ones. That's right, little fella. I'm talking about the great old one, Cadley Hoo Hoo from the sunken city of Riley, giving me all the knowledge I require. What is it, limes? I will stand here close to the flames, which beckon me ever closer throughout my life. I know what awaits me, which is why I approach my living years with reckless abandon. We got Shane top.
Yeah.
Looking like a bottom to me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Cause I'll tell you how many freckles are on the ass of a werewolf, but there ain't no f***ing way you knew that there was 12 points on an icosahedron. You lying son of a cock. Here we go. It's 3. You got it correct, but I will kill you.
But I will kill you.
I won't judge you, but you will have to answer to Jesus. You know what this spells so far? Oops. Which sounds a lot like oops, because you're getting this wrong. Most of you forgot this character existed. So did I.
I don't even know what character it is.
You didn't know who Anthony was, so I don't have a snowball's chance in f***ing hell.
That's true. What is happening? See, I couldn't have cheated because I got one wrong. That's true.
Beelzebub is the Lord of Flies. You are, in fact, the Lord of Lies. Ooh. I will remember this.
Yes, that pose.
Neck, back, pussy, crack. When all 4 unite and the stars align, your death will come. 80. All right. Next up.
I love that.
Chance MC Gravy. I love your DJ name. All right, so.
Who is this?
I don't know, but I kind of like him. Jay.
That's correct. Ain't no fucking way you knew this. Correct. Silver. The only thing that can kill a werewolf. You shove it straight up its ass and out its mouth. Then you let it bleed out for a month.
A
Whoa.
month?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's what you said. Correct answer is 18.
Oh.
The age I was when I sold my soul to the Great One.
Wait.
Time to grade your test.
The pose. Please.
No, don't.
Who shot Lee Harvey Oswald?
Jack Ruby.
That is how indeed you pleasure a precious stone. Jack Ruby.
Out. That's insane.
How did you get one wrong when everyone else clearly cheated? You're next, big fella.
Okay.
Oh, there ain't no f***ing way you knew this.
That's my favorite thing.
Which C shares the last name with the father of the printed word?
Oh, it's Steve Gutenberg.
Yeah,
honestly.
it said Badenberg. All right, let's go. You did that. Can't believe you employ me. Number 2. Ain't you ever taken the test where at the very end it says read all the instructions first, you gotta put your name, turn this in blank? F you. All right, next up. This strong, frigid Steve shares his last name with the state capital.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You are correct. I also would have accepted Stone Cold Steve Atlanta, but this works just fine. Okay. Steve Albany is right out.
Oh, that's a bad circle.
Oh no.
That's because that's a bad answer. You said Jobs in the Was. That's the sitcom I pitched, which you stole. The real answer you wrote half wrong.
You son of a bitch. I wrote it correctly.
My mother was a bitch, but you have no way of knowing that. As was my daddy. Finally! Don't get too near me, son, you'll get burned.
Can we bring out the panelists?
Abandon both your gods and your dreams!
No!
For Mr. Grub is back!
This looks like a student.
I'm sorry, I beg your unbelievable pardon, but maybe one of us made a deal with a Sumerian trickster god to remain young forever, until the day I get taken to the depths. I'm Mr. Grub, substitute teacher extraordinaire, and also delver into the depths of the void. I look at people like you and say, main, more like auxiliary, got 'em. Abandon your gods and your hopes if you wish to have a conversation with me, for I have seen Nyarlathotep of the many faces, and I know a trickster when I see one.
I don't know if I got any of that.
-1 to the liar.
I didn't lie.
Are we being judged now?
Judgment begins from birth, and I will weigh your heart against the weight of a feather. I was prepared for this moment.
We're just some schmoes, but what do the real experts think? Mr. Grub?
I'm glad you asked, for I have a few notes. 1, your body is extremely stiff, as though you no longer own the rights to your own bones. As someone who has been possessed, I've grown beyond that weakness. I see that lacking in you. I actively have a staph infection. I'm unfortunately unhappy with how you misspelled it. 2, you did a video essay in person. There are many ways to capture light. I choose the orb or the amulet, but you could have at least done so through video. -points. I do like that you have minions. That's very important for rising up and starting something new and rearranging the stars for the way of the old ones. However, solving arguments? No. You must submit to chaos. Also, I didn't like that you cut off their argument about circumcision. They tried to circumcise me, but it didn't take. So I wanted to see where that went. All in all, B-.
It didn't take?
It didn't take.
It happens. It happens.
Thank you so much
Now
for
I
your
live in heavenly bliss.
It just, nice.
Sorry, Mr.
Nice.
Grubbs.
Thank you
We're
so
sorry.
much for your feedback, Mr. Grubbs. I'm Luke.
So is he.
Touche.
Whoa!
All right.
It's funny how she spelled that right.
Mr. Grub, what are your thoughts?
I'm glad you asked me, Ian. Perfect. So first of all, your appearance makes me uncomfortable because Larry David and I have beef. Your front bulge also makes me extremely uncomfortable because I know what Slosh is about in there. That is a blood pouch because I know a Dompier when I see one. That is right, a vampire half-turned, ability to walk in the day. However, you still must sustain yourself on blood. However, I also sustain myself entirely off of root vegetables in order to become closer to Mother Gaia, the earth. That includes garlic. Therefore, your daughter, being a quarter vampire, will not be able to attend this school safely. And no, I will not invite her in or you.
I hear you. I'm just saying that I didn't approach this with as much aggression as you did.
Well, maybe I'd be a little more chill if I was one of the few you offered a drink.
I told you that.
Did your tab break?
Yeah.
Give me it. Thank you. It's all yours.
Thank you.
Never forget I can do that.
It felt like it went everywhere, but it's nowhere.
You are ready to open yourself up to the arcane arts. I like her the most.
Spork is fixed. They all ended up getting fixed.
Okay.
Which
Why is
is
his face like that then?
why is his face?
Okay, so Mr. Grub, would you admit the two of them to your college?
I have some notes. First up, I like your cultist robes. Number 2, I enjoy that you looked at humanity decaying into nothingness through a pandemic and thought, time to save the dogs. Number 3, thank you for sharing your harem of decaying canine sex pests with us. It truly was a delight. However, none of them was a Cerberus, so I am not impressed. 4th question. Why not put your pillow at your feet instead of sleeping the wrong way? We do not have a think for yourself on our hands. I like looking at Spork because I know for a fact no gods made that creature. This was merely the folly of humanity, which I can definitely get behind. You are a solid maybe.
A maybe!
Look, I can dance.
Can you?
That's cringe as f***. You wrote E equals MC squared incorrectly in your video. Therefore, the only diversity requirement this fulfills is the first dumbass to get into college. I rest my case.
Zoe, quiet lady. How dare you? How dare you? There's no need for that kind of language here.
I'm sorry, should we put it in binary?
Have you looked at her paddle?
Oh, that's awesome. Yo, this is my dog right here.
This is wild.